this week I have had 3 brand collaboration opportunities. So far, my reach is more than 5 times what it was, and my impressions is more than double what it was. What's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, High Heels and Hustle. If this is your first time here, my name is Latoya, and High Heels and Hustle is the place where we are growing our businesses and changing our lives. Now today's video is a little bit different to any of the videos I've posted on this channel because I am doing an Instagram experiment. So the challenge I've set myself is to post twice a day for 7 days, and also to post to my story every day of those 7 days as well. So this is day 1, and I have already made 1 post to Instagram. I've got another post which I'll be doing this evening because I'm also trying to post at different times just to see, when is the best time. So I do look at my insights, but I also want to do some testing and experimenting just to see, what my audience are looking for, and also when my audience is most active. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the results of this challenge. I will show on the screen what my stats looked like before I did this challenge, and then as we go through these series of videos, I'll also post what it looks like at the end. So this is day 1. I'm quite excited because I just think it's going to be great to actually do a live test and not just listen to what other people say, try this, try that, but actually see what works for me and my audience, which is something that's really important to me, because if I'm putting out content for my audience, then I think it's my responsibility to find out what my audience wants and how they react to my posts. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this journey with you, and let's see how we get on day 2. It is day 3 of my 7-day Instagram challenge, and I must say I'm actually really enjoying this challenge. I've definitely noticed an increase in engagement and also in followers as well, which is great. I must confess though, I completely flopped on the first day because the challenge is to post to my timeline twice a day and to post to my Instagram story once a day. And I genuinely thought I had published my second post on the first day, but when I went back on the second day to do the first day's post for the second day, I realized I only actually posted once on the first day. So yeah, complete flop there. I'm not going to add another day to the challenge because I don't really think it's that deep. But what I will do is one of the 7 days, I'll just post 3 times so that at least I've got 14 posts over the total of the 7 days. What I will say though is with the Instagram stories, I've been doing polls, and because of that, it means that I've actually been posting to my Instagram stories more than once a day, because I post the poll and then I have to give the results from the previous day poll as well. So I've been posting to my Instagram story a lot more, so it'd be interesting to see what that does for engagement and the algorithm. I've also been doing a mixture of videos and normal posts as well, because people say things like Instagram gives more reach to standard posts and gives less reach to videos. So I'm just trialing that for myself and seeing what happens. And to be honest, so far I have been quite surprised with the results. So make sure you stay tuned to the end. But yeah, it's day 3. I've already done this morning's post, which was a video, because one of my High Heels and Hustle queens who I've been working with has launched her first product. Well, we're in the process of launching the product. We're in the market research stage at the moment. So I posted a video on Instagram just asking for people's feedback as part of the market research. So yeah, that was this morning's post. And then I think this evening I'm going to post, because I'm also looking at posting at different times throughout the day and seeing what happens there as well. So I think this evening I'm going to post my brand new laptop, which I've purchased, and it's arrived, and I'm so excited because, I genuinely don't think now is the time to be spending and splurging on things that we don't need. But I do think now is the perfect time to invest in ourselves, and my new laptop is one of the ways that I've invested in myself and invested in my business, and I'm really excited. So yeah, I think that's going to be the second post, and I'll put some kind of motivational quote to just inspire people to invest in themselves during this quarantine season. So yeah, stay tuned. We've got 4 more days to go, and as I say, so far the results have actually been really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the results will be at the end of day 7. It is day 5 of my Instagram challenge, and so far so good. I have been really surprised at the results, to be honest. It is beyond anything that I expected within 5 days. I mean, I can't give you guys too much information because I do still have another 2 days to go, but I'll just give you a little sneak peek. So far, my reach is more than 5 times what it was, and my impressions is more than double what it was. So I'm definitely doing something right. And as you guys know, I completely flopped. Well, not completely, but I kind of flopped on the first day because the challenge is to post to my feed at least twice a day and to my story at least once a day. And on the first day, I completely forgot to do the second post to my feed. But I have made up for that along the way. And every day since that first day, I have been on the ball and I've made sure to put out the content as I challenged myself to do. So yeah, it's going really well. What I would say that I've learned in the 5 days so far is that even if you have a small Instagram account like I do, I only have, at the time of recording this video, 159 followers, but I have a brand new account. It's the middle of May. And I started my Instagram account at the end of April, so it's not even been a month yet. But what I would say is, if you have a small account, it does not matter. Show up, okay? People notice when you show up and you put content out. And I'm saying this because this week I have had 3 brand collaboration opportunities, and I have a small account. And it's a new account. So just show up, put the content out, don't get discouraged. You cannot compare your day 1 to somebody else's day 365, your year 1 to somebody else's year 20. That it just doesn't work. So just show up, keep doing what you're doing, queens, and you will grow on Instagram. But yeah, so far I have been absolutely amazed at the results, and I cannot wait to give you the final results after day 7. Stay tuned. Okay, so I decided to take screenshots of my insights before starting the challenge, just so that I would have something to compare it to. And hopefully you also check your insights, because it's one of the best ways to know if what you're doing on your page is working or not working. So as you can see, my followers at the time of doing this challenge, I had 122 followers, and I had gained 48 followers within the previous 7 days. My account reach was 183 within the previous 7 days, but do bear in mind, as I said, this is still a brand new account. And my impressions was 466. As you can see here, there were 92 actions taken on my account in the previous 7 days, and I'd had 91 profile visits in the previous 7 days. So after the 7-day challenge, my account reach was 600. Now bear in mind, before doing the challenge, my account reach was only 183. So looking at those stats, just by posting twice a day to my feed and at least once a day to my stories, my account reach was almost 5 times what it was previously, which I think is a great result. My impressions, however, is what I would say was the most impressive thing of this entire challenge. So my impressions before starting this Instagram challenge, as you remember, was 466. After doing the Instagram challenge, my impressions was 1,400, which I think is amazing, considering I was only posting twice a day to my feed and at least once a day to my stories. And if you listen to other influencers and marketers, they will tell you to post at least 5 times a day. And for me, posting twice a day and achieving these results really does show that if you are posting 5 times a day, you will definitely see greater results. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think I would definitely do another Instagram challenge in the future, because I really enjoyed doing this. I think one of the things for me that was really important is to get to know my followers. You know, you can watch 50 different videos about how to grow on Instagram, but the real test of how to grow on Instagram is to test it on your own page. Test it with your followers. Understand what your followers like, what they react to. Understand whether they like videos more than posts. And I must say, you know, there are people who say that if you post videos, your reach is less. And I definitely did notice that, because I posted some videos and my reach was significantly less than standard posts. So personally, I do believe that that is true. But again, just try it for your own page and see what happens with your following. Okay, so the actions taken on my page were 200 actions within the 7 days of me doing this Instagram challenge. And previously it had only been 92 actions in the previous 7 days. So again, that's doubled, which I think is really great. Also, another thing that doubled was my profile visits. I had 198 profile visits in the 7 days of doing the challenge. And prior to that, I only had 91 profile visits. So literally those figures more than doubled. Now, what I will say, as I have said on this video before, I do have a brand new Instagram account. So I didn't expect to wake up after 7 days and suddenly have 1,000 subscribers. But I ended the challenge with 169 followers and I started the challenge with 122. However, what I will say is that I had 10 unfollowers as well, which I actually think is a good thing, because the more you put out the type of content that you want to put out, people will unfollow you. And that's a good thing, because you don't want people following your page who are not interested in your content and who are not engaging with your posts. So for me, I think that's a positive thing to have lost those people who unsubscribed if they're not interested in my content. And if I were to summarize what I've learned from doing this challenge is, first and foremost, that you can grow your Instagram page organically, and you definitely should. Secondly, posting more frequently is definitely one of the surest ways to grow your Instagram page. And thirdly, as I said earlier, just show up. It doesn't matter if you have a small Instagram account. People notice when you show up. And as I said, I had 3 opportunities for brand collaborations in those 7 days. So people were definitely noticing what I was doing. And one of those brand collaborations was for a huge global company. So, you know, it definitely just goes to show that your following, yes, it's important, but it's not the be all and end all. So I hope you found this video useful. Comment below, let us know, have you done an Instagram challenge? What were the results? And if you haven't done an Instagram challenge, would you consider doing one? I am definitely going to do another one, and I would recommend that you would do one as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this content, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.